Hey guys, we are back finally for our March pickups video. You'll remember I was in the last video by myself doing a quick little update on the channel, and the lovely Megan is back joining me once again. So
yay! Yeah. I'm lovely.
She is lovely, and she's rocking the Kenny Rogers shirt. So.
Yeah, respect the Kenny Rogers shirt. You better respect it.
But we got some good games.
Yeah, we still had a great month of finding some good deals and getting some games and amiibos and figures and all sorts of radical awesome things. Unfortunately, I was not able to be in the last video. I did have a death in my family. My dad passed away. Some of you know this, some of you don't. But that's okay. I'm doing okay. You know, life goes on. He was a terrific guy. So that's my little bit in there. So
just so everybody knows a little bit what's going on.
Why I haven't really been in the past couple videos, or I haven't really been responding to messages and such. Now you know. But I'm back with my fellow Sprite
Lover,
Nathan, and we're ready to kick some ass and show you what we got in March.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to start the video talking about some obscure titles that we've gotten. As you know, we do road trip videos once in a while, but sometimes we do smaller trips or day trips that we don't film and just kind of are spontaneous. And or traveling for work, sometimes I'll find some stuff out in the wild. So we're going to talk about two quick games real quick. One of them is actually a very common game, but the variation that I found is different. And it's Star Wars Jedi Power Battles for the PlayStation. A really fun game. I always like this. It's kind of a beat-em-up in the Star Wars universe. But it's interesting because the real cover of the game, I wonder if it shows it anywhere else on here. No, probably not. But I do have the original version. They got a totally different cover that shows like characters on the front. And this is a variation that goes for a little bit more, not quite a bit more, but a little bit more online.
Enough, so, it makes a difference.
But it was only $7. So the store Sound Go Round down in Binghamton that I mentioned in
really awesome store.
Our roundup video.
If you ever get to check it out, it's like a cross between like a comic store, a DVD, Blu-ray store, music store,
comics, toys.
So they got a mishmash of everything. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. And spotted this on the shelf along with a couple other games that we got on that trip, and definitely was glad to pick up a variation on something uncommon. Even though it's not super rare, it's definitely uncommon. So
cool. And then what I got was Fritz Chess. This wasn't from Sound Go Round though. This
was at FYE actually.
From
Oneonta, New York.
Which they're getting rare.
We don't have any in Syracuse anymore, so had to check the game.
It's kind of like just your, I guess, sort of generic chess game. I haven't played it. I'm not really a chess fan. I'm too dumb to play chess. Quite frankly.
She said it.
I think I am anyway. So I don't know. Really, I don't think there's anything that special about this game. But for whatever reason, it goes for, I don't know,
$60.
Yeah, around there on Feebay. So, anyway, we got this for pretty cheap. So,
good to
figured
it's
good to have in the collection just as like a, oh hey, look what we have. Even if I'm probably never gonna play this.
Yeah, might not ever play it. Or maybe I'll try it just to see what it's like. But really cool because this is super uncommon and it's kind of known for being a weird game to be uncommon, a chess game. But pretty cool to add that to the Wii collection. The next pickup was actually a gift. Actually, the next two we're showing are gifts.
People are so nice to us.
People are wicked nice to us. My nephew Cameron, he ordered this game online. It's for PS3, and for some reason he got two, and so he decided to be generous and let us have the other one. So
shucks,
dang,
you shouldn't have ordered two.
So
another video game.
What are we gonna do? But we actually got the prequel to this, or not the prequel, but the first in the series. It was called the Guided Fate Paradox, and I got it I think around Easter time last year for Megan. And
so it was in my Easter basket.
Yeah, so because we looked at it and it seemed like an interesting game. Well, there was a special edition for this version, and probably the first one actually too, that Cameron had gotten, and it's the Awakened Fate Ultimatum, and it's a really cool sealed box with all it's got a soundtrack disc, art book, the PS3 games in there,
and just the outside is so visually beautiful.
I don't know if there's like a glare or not, but yeah. And what's interesting about this version, there was actually 3 special editions. There was a light and a dark version, or angelic and demonic. I don't remember what the proper wording of it was. Actually, angelic and devilish. It says it right on there. So they were the two different versions. But the one Cameron happened to order and then got two of was combined. It had all of them. So we got this stuff that I showed. It's got some art cells or something like that in here. This is the angelic set. I don't know if you can see if there's glare or not because it's still wrapped.
I'm totally dying to know what's in there.
I know. But it's kind of cool having it. And then this is the devilish set. So
I'm like really ready to play it.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it. We'll leave it sealed. But pretty cool to have those. And then one thing that it came with, it actually didn't have when it first came in, and he got a letter saying that they'll be sent separately. And when it came in, Cameron contacted me again, and it was this cool little coin that has the angelic and devilish female side characters in this game. I don't know if you can see it or not, because like I said, can't tell the glare from here. Ooh. But it's cool to have a little piece like that. It came in a nice little protective pouch for it. So really nice to have the complete edition, and it's cool because we didn't really know too much about it. Yeah. We knew the game because we had the first one, but didn't know there was this edition. So thanks, Cam. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's becoming quite the connoisseur of collectible.
Oh yeah, he's got all the good editions. We'll have to do another
editions.
He was in one of our early videos where we talked about special editions and stuff, and since then he's probably got like 15,000 more of them. So so we should do another video showing off some more cool editions. So.
This was gifted to us by our friend Pete, and it is he got it at the Penny
Arcade Expo.
Mm-hmm. When they went to
Penny Arcade East, actually.
Sorry.
Well, I just remembered it.
And there was a table that was selling these, and I guess like if you donated money or something.
Yeah, I think it originally came from the Kickstarter.
A Kickstarter, okay.
Yeah, for this game.
Anyway, it's a box Shovel Knight. Now the game isn't in here. It's just a box, but as you can see, it's
looks just like a classic NES box. Which is really cool.
Fully illustrated and colorized, I guess, and comes with a very sweet little instruction manual that is also
full color.
Actually,
looking through it reminds me a lot of like
awesome.
The Mario 3 manual. It's showing the moves in a
very,
cool cartoony
very cool.
form.
And what's even cooler about this box, which I'm sure some of you that might already have this are probably thinking of doing the same thing. If you haven't heard already, Shovel Knight is getting a physical release. Yay!
Ooh, well, at least it was a Best Buy leak, so hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would have had it listed with SKU numbers. Now it's a Sprite Lovers leak. Oops. Yeah. Oh.
So when they do, and if they do release a physical version, which hypothetically, or not hypothetically, but allegedly is coming out, we'll probably stick the box in here, so it'll be like a fully complete
I'm sure the Vita version could fit in there. I don't know about like a PS3 version.
But it's just very like high quality, very, very cool to have. So even if they don't release an actual like physical copy, this is still stool. I can't talk.
I'm sitting on a stool right now.
This is still a very cool little piece to have in the collection, just, as like a talking point.
Oh yeah, it's cool because it's like, this game owes so much to the era and, homages the era that this was a cool little collector piece, and Pete was very generous to let us just have it. So thank you, Pete.
Thanks,
You're
Pete.
a great friend and we appreciate it. So cool.
Were things that we bought from friends who were super awesome to sell us these things, or actually one of mine is a gift.
But they're all from friends.
So the first thing I'm going to talk about is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. My brain's just not working tonight. I take like a few months off from Sprite Lovers.
She's like, what's a video game?
It's a paddle. I don't know. Anyway, this game's kind of been around for a while. Sort of rare-ish.
I mean, you can see it out there, but it went up in price.
But it's always like a GameStop. I think it was, even with like the Pro membership, it was like $35 something.
Yeah.
We have the first one. We played through quite a bit of it. Loved it. I heard this one's maybe not as good.
The first one's supposed to be better, but I love the first one. We had a great time with it.
I've always kind of wanted this just because it's rare, and I had a great time with the first one, honestly. And this, I kept looking at work, and I was like, oh, I want that. Luckily, a friend of ours was selling this, for quite a bit cheaper, so we bought it from him, and now we have it in the collection.
So thanks, Jason.
Yes, thank you, Jason. I don't know if I mentioned his name. Jason.
You might have, but if not, Jason Wells, thank you so much.
Thank you for hooking us up. Next thing, I actually didn't have to pay for. I got for free, although it's not complete. I wish it was, but someday. And it's just the box for the Nintendo DS Lite Zelda. It just says Triforce.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't even think it has a name like the Zelda edition. It's just the pack-in one with.
I so badly wish there was a thing in there.
The pack-in one with Phantom Hourglass for the DS.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the DS itself had a different
special edition
design on it.
Zelda Triforce.
So if we ever get that one, we can put it in here in this box. It goes in this box.
This one is a lot easier to find than like the Majora's one.
It's a lot cheaper.
I've probably I don't know, one of my game stores locally had one for like $60. Yeah. So it's totally obtainable.
We'll get
someday,
it eventually for the collection.
But for right now, the box is pretty cool.
And we have the game, so we have most of the pieces. It's just the system.
Yeah, and to put with the rest of our Zelda shrines.
Yes.
So. And you got some things.
Yes, speaking of our buddy Pat Milligan, who was nice enough to give Megan that, he also had us over, and while we were over, he had some games that he gave me a really good deal on. And the first one actually didn't have this box, and I was able to luckily find the box, and I did a best offer buy it now bid on it, and got it a lot cheaper than it was going for complete or box and manual only. And that is River City Ransom X. It's another Atlas title. Yeah, Megan's finger was like. But another Atlas title, and it's really fun because River City Ransom is a great game, which we don't have for NES yet. But love beat 'em ups, love all the games that it's inspired, like the Scott Pilgrim game and stuff. But really cool. He had the cart, and I'm telling you, the manual that he sold us, as I destroy it right now, is the crispest, most mint manual I've ever seen. So usually I don't like to buy.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh no! Usually I don't like to buy loose carts. For this,
I think I folded it.
Oh no!
A little bit in this pit. No.
Yeah, it's folded right in the middle. See, Megan's smelling it.
No, but it is really like crisp.
Oh,
he's grody. No, but I love that, especially like with these box games. Like you're lucky enough to find a box in this good of condition, but when it still has that like fresh smell, it does things to me.
So I just got to get a little. Goo Gone carefully get this off here. Fix. But the box is in good shape, and then with the mint manual and card itself that we got from Pat, nice to have another Atlas game complete. And
sure.
And that's the quality of the manual is the main reason why I bought it, even though it was loose. Because I'm like, I'm never gonna find a manual that nice, and I was very lucky to find the box. So that's the first thing we got from him. And then this is a game that I have been looking for forever. It's been on. I track my games online on this website called Backloggery, and I have a wish list on there of games that Megan and I have been looking for. And this one's been on there for so long that when I finally saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, he has this. And he gave me a really good deal on it. And it's called The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. And it's an RPG. It's got great graphics and music. I just played a little bit at the beginning, and I was like really impressed. But it's a special edition that has a soundtrack, and it's got a little trinket in there. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to take it apart now, but you can see the box has a little bit of a sheen to it, a little shine, almost like a Working Designs title, which I really like. It's published by Xseed. It's actually made by Falcom, who does the Ys game for the Silver Edition that we got recently. The special edition of that GameStop. Yeah. They make this that for PSP as well. So or for Vita rather. So they had a really good game for the PSP.
I was gonna say Xseed always puts out awesome.
Oh yeah, stuff. Xseed. We've got a lot of Xseed published games in the past, and this is just another one. But this one really wanted for a while, and it was actually I took the plastic off because it was cut at the top, but it actually had plastic on it still. Just
I think I took the plastic off of it.
Ripping that plastic. No, it's okay. It was already open, like it was like sealed, but yet kind of torn. So we just took it all off. But really, really, really nice. I'm looking forward to playing this. So thanks, Pat. All right, last thing to show you for the March pickups. I'll start right off the bat with the little World of Nintendo Ganondorf figure. These we've been finding, if you don't know already, Target, Walgreens, Walmart? Kmart. This one I think we were lucky enough to find at like a Walgreens. Yeah. So.
But pretty cool. Pretty stoked to have that in the collection, especially since I did get the little Wind Waker link from
World of Nintendo, was in the February video.
From the actual World of Nintendo store. So I got that. And then my last thing, my favorite thing that I got in March, again, as you guys know, I'm a huge Zelda fan. I was lucky enough to get this for my job. Well, not my main job, but my second job that I work at GameStop. Now, I think if you were a customer, you had to like pre-order Codename Steam in order to get this little bonus. And that little bonus is the Zelda Majora's Mask pin, which I'm going to hold and hopefully you can see the detail.
Yeah,
but because I work at an awesome place, at least my GameStop's
yeah, they had
awesome.
an extra that
They
didn't
had
get
an
claimed.
extra, so it was gifted to
And
me.
knew Megan was a Zelda fan, so there you have it, folks. Awesome.
So very glad to have that.
Really neat little trinket
Zelda
for our
shrine. And what do you got?
Well, speaking of World of Nintendo, we didn't just get the awesome Ganondorf minifigure, but we got, or I saw this one at a Target, and actually saw a couple because somebody else got one of my other friends, my nephew got one, so really happy to get this, and that is the Samus figure from Metroid. Really cool to see. It's not, obviously not as detailed as the Figma figures, but they're really cool for stuff that's sold at a regular, Target store. And really looking for this, but haven't found it yet. But there is a giant Metroid that's as big as the large Bowser or Donkey Kongs that are out there. Really want that. And there's a large Ganondorf supposedly coming out too. Haven't seen them in our area, or they were snatched up. But that's still really cool to get this in the meantime for the collection. So pretty cool. So that was March. Great mix of stuff from friends and stuff we found, so we were happy with it. And stay tuned, we'll have our April pickups up soon since we kind of did both of these months together, so look for that video in the future. And we're going to close with another Amiibo update because, as you know, we've been collecting those. So stay tuned, and we'll show you what we got for March. Alright, so I don't think we talked about this in our last video, that's why I have it here, but did finally get the last up-to-date Smash Brothers amiibo from our friend Tony, and that was King DDD. This is up till the next wave comes out, all we needed, and we did get it from him, so really awesome for him to do that. Great amiibo to have, and
I'm very happy to have
looking
him.
forward to the next wave, but good to have this one down. And like I said, it might have been in the last pickup video, but I couldn't quite remember, so I apologize if that was the case. So.
Throw it in. I got a couple of amiibos I'm going to show off too. One of them is my favorite absolute character. Absolute favorite. Getting my words backwards. Absolute favorite character, and that is Toad.
Yes.
He's very
As you can
cute
see, the
and
box is a little different than the Smash ones, and that's because the new wave of Mario amiibos came out. So
yeah, they're
Toad's
not gonna
from
have
that
like the little Smash symbol on the little bottom part there, so it just looks like it's a little checkered design.
Yep.
But yeah, pretty cool. This guy, unfortunately, is kind of rare, so I
well, he's like lesser common, but you still might be able to find him out there. I'd say he's not like cleaned out like most amiibos are, but
he's just so cute. Look at him.
We had to get the
I
Toad,
love
and
him.
originally I think we were planning on just getting the Toad, but these amiibos are like crack for us, so continued with more.
And lastly, the one that I have, you don't have any more to show, right? You do have one more to show. Technically. Okay, so the one that I have to show, we were so lucky to get this. We went to Walmart very late at night, waited in line with a bunch of other really cool people, and that was the Gold Mario that we were waiting for. I didn't think we were going to get one. I really wanted one. I know you were kind of about it.
Well, at first I was like, about the rest of it, but then
I kind of got into the hype train about it, and I was like, I want one. I mean, it's so cool, and they're going to come out with like a silver one eventually, although I don't know if it's going to be Walmart.
They haven't even said where it's coming from. So.
I want him too. But in the meantime, I got this guy.
Yeah.
He's very cool. Little seals all shiny.
And because the gold one came out or on the day one of these new Mario line ones, they didn't have the plain Mario one out yet. They had the other one, except if you had gotten this, which we got, and that is the Mario Party 10 plus Mario Amiibo bundle. So we have the Mario Amiibo in here. May or may not buy a separate one to have. I mean, I feel like it might be a waste of money, but at the same time, it is kind of cool to have this in here. But yeah, so we played a little Mario Party 10. It's still kind of going in the direction that I don't prefer for Mario Party, but we had a lot of fun playing it already.
It's always fun to play.
On Easter, our nephew Cameron was whooping our butt, so.
It's a game that destroys lives.
Yes.
Families and friendships.
Not just friendships, lives. Devastating game. But no, it was fun, and cool to have the boxed version. It was tempting to not get it when I saw it there when we got Gold Mario. I was like, oh, Mario Party's fun. And,
I kind of talked him into it.
And good to, she did. She was like, you want to get it.
Yeah.
So glad to have that, and so that's our amiibo update for March.
I'm wearing a Kenny Rogers shirt. Respect.
Respect the Kenny Rogers shirt.
I don't know. I've been hit with like a stupid stick. Every time I talk, I just rumble.
You rumble.
Ramble!